You all have a mommy and daddy, don't you? You all go home and you have a soft bed and you have 3 meals a day, and maybe you got some Christmas presents underneath, that you're waiting to open up and stuff. But it's not that way all over the world. Because there's lots of children all over the world that don't have even a mom and daddy. Well, David and Beverly Wade from the Tri-Cities, they had a vision of what to do in helping children. So this is a story from Bangladesh. This little girl, you didn't know that we had a little girl, did you? So she's our little girl. Her name is Mimi. And on this picture, she is probably about 5 months old. She's 5 months old, and here she is. She's going to be 15 next month. Isn't that amazing? So we have been sponsoring her since she's been 5 months. And she writes us letters at Christmas time, and she says, Mom and Dad. And the last time she wrote last Christmas, she said, will you come and see me, please? She doesn't have a mommy and daddy. She has people that take care of her and love her. And so we're going to be going a week from tomorrow to Bangladesh. And we're going to the orphanage, and we're going to spend some time with her. And so we're kind of excited. We're a little nervous. We haven't been to Bangladesh. So I'm going to show you a video of Bengal Hope that was started. Now, Bengal Hope is an orphanage. When this video was done, they had about 85 orphans, 85 kids. Now it's up to 170. And they have all the grades up to high school. And when the kids graduated in high school, they take them to our colleges. They are all over. They go to Philippines, they go to Thailand, they go to India, to some of our universities and get an education. And these are kids that have not had a home. And not only do they have the orphanage, but they also have 12 other schools out in the communities where day students come. And so they have those schools too, and they supply them with at least 1 meal a day. So you'll kind of see that on this video. So I'm hoping you will enjoy it. And actually, Mimi was on here, and she's one of the little girls in one of the beds, playpen beds, what they slept in. So here it is.
Like so many children in Bangladesh, Tisha was abandoned by her mother after attempting to bury her alive. Neighbors took the baby with no way to provide food or any kind of life for young Tisha. Bangladesh is not an easy place for a child to grow up. There are 130 million people packed in a country the size of Iowa.
Bangladesh is considered one of the poorest countries in the world. They are based on subsistent farming. In other words, they eat what they grow.
It's a culture that mirrors third world countries anywhere in the world.
Tisha was saved from being a victim of her circumstances when she was brought to David and Beverly Wade at their orphanage, Bengal Hope.
This is Kakali. This was our first girl that came to the orphanage.
The Wades started off with one baby, then took on a second, and more, until they had started their own orphanage that specializes in babies.
Bengal Hope's main project is the orphanage that they have. At this point, they have 85 kids in their orphanage, and for many kids, this has provided a great hope and future for them.
Children are provided a warm bed, 3 meals a day, and a good education. Bangla Hope does not stop with just the orphanage.
My mom just adores kids. She used to be a first grade teacher and back in the States, and she just loved that. So when she came here, she found out that, you know, their educational systems, it's not that great.
Shivka lives in a hut near the Indian border. She helps her mother with the laundry, sweeping and taking care of their cattle like so many of the children of Bangladesh. But she has the unique opportunity of going to one of 12 Bangla Hope schools.
And they get English, they get Bangla, they get math, science, health, and we feel like we do quite a nice rounded program for the children.
Another big aspect of these schools is that they provide one free meal for each child. And for many kids, that's the only real meal they get each day.
Bangladesh is 90% Muslim, and these schools are being used as an outreach.
The Muslims are happy that we're there because they know that their children are getting a good education, and Muslims believe in the Old Testament, and when they know that we're teaching the Old Testament Bible stories, they're very happy about it.
We would love to expand and go on doing more schools in the villages. We are now starting our medical clinic, which we have great hopes for, being able to help lots of people in the villages as well as children and our own children in our own compound here.
It's the women and the children that are affected the most by the diseases in this country. And so we want to emphasize in our providing of health care, addressing those issues that could affect the lives of the kids and the mothers the most.
She normally smiles a lot, but right now, get it.
Bristi was adopted by the Wades nearly 11 years ago.
And here in Bangladesh, they have so many kids that don't have families or homes, and their parents can't afford them, and they just dump them.
After being abandoned by her husband, this mother is giving up her daughter. Faced with her husband's debts, she can no longer provide for her.
We just took care of the little baby. We got her changed and dressed into something clean. And this is her mommy, and she's going to say goodbye to her, and we're going to take her to our Bangla Hope orphanage.
Stop.
When you see Beverly Wade take these babies that she finds out about throughout the countryside here in Bangladesh, there is a real sparkle that comes into her eye as she rescues these children.
Now I've got two babies.
I've always loved children, and so I've always been interested in orphanages, but I never dreamed that we would have a chance of being able to work with orphanages here in Bangladesh.
Oh, big girl. Oh, big girl.
You're hiding from it.
He saw a need without having the education, the experience, or the training in that. He chose to pray about it and acted upon a conviction.
And if you see our orphans here, were to come over and stay with them, you'd see they don't feel, act, or look like orphans. They look like any other little child.
Bangla Hope is more than an orphanage. The Wades have brought on a staff of people that truly care for the children and give them the individual love and care that is needed.
And they like to play with a friend. And when we watch, really, it feels good, like how they treat each other.
As for Tisha, she will grow up to be a healthy, well-educated young lady who has been taught the ways of the Bible and has been given love by people who care.
Yes, that's right.
They've sacrificed a lot for this, but you know, what they're ultimately looking for is maybe seeing all these babies in heaven one day, and just knowing that because of something that they were able to do, God used them somehow.
So that's where we're going to go next week. So when you go home, tell your mom and dad you're so glad that you have a mommy and daddy, because there's lots of boys and girls that we're thankful for, people like the Wades who opened up some place for those children to go and get an education, get love. Okay, you can go back to your seats. Thank you.